Welcome to Science Easy Tech channel, Nursing Made Easy. In this video, we are going to discuss Unit 1, Research and Nursing Research. Under Unit 1, the topic is Steps in Scientific Method. Already I have posted a video in Steps in Nursing Research Process. If you have not watched that video, I have given the link in description box. Please go and watch it. Before moving on to the topic, if you are new to Science Easy Tech channel, just take a moment to subscribe our channel and also to press the notification bell icon in order to get connected with our latest updates. Let's move on to the topic. Scientific method. What is scientific method? It is defined as controlled, systematic investigations that are rooted in objective reality and that aim to develop general knowledge about natural phenomena. So, it is defined as controlled. So, in a controlled situation, you are doing it. Systematic investigations, that is step-by-step process that are rooted in objective reality and that aim to develop general knowledge about a natural occurring phenomena. Characteristics of scientific method. It is orderly and systematic process. It is orderly and systematic process, that is step by step process. Control. So when you are doing a scientific method, it should have some control or control group. So it will minimize the bias or prejudice and it will be maximizing the precision and validity of the data or information gathered. So it should be done in a controlled situation or an environment. Next, findings are based on empirical evidences. So findings are based on empirical scientific evidences and this can be generalized and the findings can be generalized. So you will be doing it to a small group of population, but the results or findings you can generalize it to the whole population. Okay. So based on assumptions or hypothesis. So when you are doing a scientific method, it should be based on assumptions as well as hypothesis. Then you have to conduct, to refine, develop or test theories. So this scientific method of investigation is conducted in order to refine, that is modify, or in order to develop new theories or in order to test the theories. Next, moving on to steps in scientific method. So first what you have to do, you have to ask a question. So first question is nothing but the statement of the problem, identifying the problem. So that is a question. Next, do background research, that is what is the background for the study, conducting the study, need for the study, review of literature is nothing but background research. Okay, so you have to collect all related information with regard to that particular problem. Okay, next, frame an hypothesis or construct a hypothesis. You have to develop a hypothesis. Then what you have to do, you have to test with an experiment. So you can test, you can do an experiment and if the procedure is working. So if you are doing a test, whether it is working or not, you can have two answers for that. If it is not working, there is some trouble. So no, if it is not working, if the experiment is not working, you have to find out any trouble in the procedure is there or not. So carefully you have to check all the steps and if any flaws are there in any particular step, you have to again remodify it and construct it newly. This is for the procedure if it is not working, if the experiment is not working. Suppose if it is working, if it is yes, what you have to do, you have to implement the experiment, you have to analyze the data and draw conclusion. Then you have to, while analyzing, you can test your hypothesis. So results align with hypothesis, you can communicate the results. Results align partially or not at all with hypothesis. That time also you can communicate your results. So results align means whether the hypothesis what you have framed, it can be accepted or results align only partially. In some areas it is accepted, in some areas it is not accepted, the hypothesis is rejected, means again you will be accepting the null hypothesis like that. In both the cases, whether it is accepting or not accepting, you can communicate the results to the public. So if the results are not aligning or aligning partially, in such case what you can do, you can go for the experimental data becomes background research for further replication or future new projects. Okay, so if why it is partially accepted, so in such cases the same topic can be taken and you can do a other study, okay, in future. So ask new questions from new hypothesis and do new experiments again. So experimental data becomes background research for new future project. So you can ask new questions, you can formulate new hypothesis, and you can do an experiment again. So this is with regard to steps in scientific method. So we will see in detail what are the steps in scientific method. So as we have discussed in the flow chart, I am explaining each step. So first is selecting the problem. You have to identify the problem. Define the objectives of the study. Then review the literature from theory and other latest studies. So first you have to select statement of the problem, then frame the objectives for the study, then go for review of literature. So from theory, books, nets, okay, internet, journals. Defining concepts and variables. So operational definitions you have to do, and you have to identify the independent variable, dependent variable, extraneous variables and all for your study. Then stating hypothesis about expected observations or phenomena to be studied. So what is the relationship between an independent and dependent variable, or in which direction the study will be going. So that and all you have to state in hypothesis. Either you can frame null hypothesis or research hypothesis. Okay, mostly in scientific method you will be framing out research hypothesis rather than null hypothesis. Okay, so you will be framing, because it is scientific, it is you will be conducting mostly experiments and all. So next, identify assumptions as well as implications for your profession. Next, determine the ethical implication of the present study. So ethics is very important when you are conducting a research. Already I have posted a video on ethics in nursing research. If you have not watched it, again I have given the link in description box. Please go and watch it. Next, describing the research design and methods for data collection. So what design you, whether it is through experimental design or quasi experimental design, one group pre-test, post-test, like that, so many designs are there. So what design you are going to select, and what is the method of data collection, whether it is a questionnaire, whether it is an interview schedule, whether it is a checklist, administering or rating scale, whatever it may be, you have to select it, you have to describe it. Then defining study population, because from the study population only you are going to take the sample. So sample is nothing but subset of the entire study population. So define study population and your sample. Then plan for data analysis and discussion. So what data analysis, what descriptive statistics you are going to use, what inferential statistics you are going to use, and how you are going to discuss the findings. Then collecting data from subjects. So you have to collect the data from subjects, analyze and interpret the data. So analyzing and interpretation of the data by means of tabulation, presentation with graphs, and doing the chi-square test or a mean Fisher test, ANOVA or MANOVA, that is multiple analysis of variance, or correlation studies, or student t-test, like that. You have so many tests. So which test is applicable, you have to analyze and interpret the data, and finally you have to communicate the findings, which is very important. Unless and until you are not communicating the findings, it will not be utilized by others. So definitely you have to communicate the findings. So communication and utilization of nursing research also, I have posted the video and I will be giving the link in the description box. So limitations of scientific method. So what are all the limitations, or what are all the difficulties on scientific method? Moral or ethical problem you can occur because it is involving experimentation. Then human complexity and measurement problems. Okay. Then external variable control problem. Sometimes you may not be able to control the external variables, which may be very difficult to control it. So that issues also can occur. So moral or ethical problem, human complexity, measurement problems, external variable control problems. So there is a little difference between scientific method and steps in nursing research process. More or less the steps are same, but little bit difference will be there in steps in nursing research process or research process and steps in scientific method. Hope this video is clear for you all. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel. My previous videos link I have given in description box. If you have not watched it, please go and watch it. Thank you friends.